All right. Enough talking, training, and tests. It's time to go after the Nazis. We're sending you into occupied France.
Yes, sir.
Your first mission is to make contact with the French resistance. You'll be working with a cell led by Manon Baptiste, who's been our eyes and ears on the ground since the war started. Your rendezvous will be along the coast, at the St. Catherine Lighthouse the Germans are using as an observation post. The resistance will give you a signal when it's safe to come ashore. You'll have 3 days to assist the resistance, gather intelligence on German activity, and sabotage targets of opportunity. Now, I'm talking about a small communications relay or a fuel truck, not anything like blowing up a train or destroying Gestapo headquarters. This is your first OSS mission. Baby steps. Now I want to introduce you to Huxley, our quartermaster. She'll get you set up with what you need, and she'll give you some nice goodie bags for the resistance. 3 days in and out. Keep it simple. I'll see you on the other side. Dismissed.
Hello, I'm Huxley, your quartermaster. I'm here to brief you on weapons, gear, and all the threats you'll face. I'm backed up by a full model shop, sewing brigade, and the best gunsmiths the Allied... Have a look around. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Sometimes you just need a shotgun and nothing else will do. At close range, this weapon has no peer. Perfect for clearing corridors and bunkers. You have to pump the shotgun after every shot. Try doing it with one hand by making a brisk up and down motion. With some practice, you'll be able to pump your shotgun with one hand while throwing a grenade with the other. Germans will run in fear and speak your name in whispers. In the right hands, this simple combat knife is every bit as deadly as a machine gun. A knife is always lethal when thrown at enemies. If your knife ever gets stuck on the ceiling, you can always shoot your weapon to dislodge it. And, with a little practice, the knife can be twirled and tossed between hands. Hopefully you won't encounter any Waffen-SS officers during your 3 days in Normandy. They are, as you Yanks are fond of saying, bad news. The Gestapo often work with French collaborators, who are traitors in the worst way. Not only do they help the Third Reich, they do it by betraying their neighbors, their friends, even their families.
Keep an eye on the lighthouse. We're supposed to look for a signal.
Works for me.
That explosion got the attention of all the German patrols in the area. This place is about to be crawling with Nazis. Lieutenant, we need you to eliminate all incoming enemies, while Ali and I help Minot with the supplies. Load up on ammunition and first aid. The Germans will be there any second. Lieutenant, looks like enemy reinforcements are heading up the road. Be ready.
Den Gegner die Munition aus! Die Pistole hat keine Munition mehr!
Explosion got the attention of all the German patrols in the area. This place is about to be crawling with Nazis. Lieutenant, we need you to eliminate all incoming enemies, while Ali and I help Minot with the supplies. Load up on ammunition and first aid. The Germans will be there any second. Lieutenant, looks like enemy reinforcements are heading up the road. Be ready.
Gut ausgebildet! Eine Tabakkalanze! Bin wieder bereit!
Great job, Lieutenant. You eliminated the last of the German patrols. Search the house for German documents. Minot says the Nazis have a code book in there. Keep looking for the code book, Lieutenant. I'm sure it's in the house somewhere. Minot says the German commander in charge of the lighthouse was incredibly lazy and was always taking naps. Search the area by the bed. Excellent work, Lieutenant. Always keep your eye out for code books and reconnaissance photos. Every bit of information will help us win the war. And who knows, you might be able to liberate some music from your record collection. Stand by, Lieutenant. We're heading your way. Then it's on to Dubuisson.
This is our base of operations, the village of Dubuisson. Most people here are good, but we must operate in the shadows. You never know where the Gestapo has eyes.
How bad have things gotten?
The German occupation has turned every neighbor into a possible enemy.
That's terrible.
I will do anything to get the Nazis out of my country. The Third Reich is ruthless, but so is the French resistance. I grew up here. My old school teacher still lives in that house. My grand-père was the village tailor. My parents owned the bicycle shop. That's the boucherie, where my brother worked. And here we are, our secret base.
Let's talk. Welcome to my bookstore.
Marcel has a special workshop upstairs. For things you know, like the boom.
We have a serious problem. Something big is happening inside Gestapo headquarters, and we don't know what it is. Against my wishes, Juliette works inside, undercover as a clerk. She's seen a dramatic increase in radio transmissions and coded messages.
What's it all about?
They have something, I don't know what, locked away on the second floor. I can't get near it. They've even brought in the Waffen-SS.
We need to find out, but our usual source of information has suddenly gone quiet. He knows what's going on.
Is he a high-ranking German?
Worse, he's French. A collaborator. His name is Louis Metz. He used to be mayor of this town, but he has now betrayed everything and everyone.
But if he's a Nazi collaborator, why does he help you?
Because we have photographs.
Whatever propels Louis to betray his nation also propels him to drink. And other excesses.
This man is depravity incarnate. have no doubt he will do anything to save his own skin. But something has him spooked badly enough that he broke off contact with us 2 weeks ago. And we're going to go after him.
So we're gonna kill him?
No. Kidnap.
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first. Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first. Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Amerikaner! Weiter auf den Punkt! Werden beschossen! Vorsicht! Gerhard!
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Vorsicht vor Streifen! Lade nach!
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first. Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Jemanden erwischt! Amerikaner! Dieser Rat wird nicht gekommen sein! Ich gehe hier in Deckung! Amerikanische
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Der amerikanisches Gesang! Direkter Treffer! Das hat sicher nicht geklappt! Zielen und... Jemanden erwischt. Eine Munition.
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Wir werden anfangen! Das amerikanische Gesindel lädt nach! Zugriff! Was kann dieser Ratte nicht
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Zielen reichen! Diese Granate! Sind wieder bereit! Wir sind umzingelt!
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Hinter! Eine dieser anderen Granaten! Feuer! Keine Munition!
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Hier ist jemand! Der Treffer! Hat jemanden erwischt!
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Klang wie eine... Jemand erwischt!
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint.